Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to episode 19 of my Rugby Guy 3 Win 1 Take 1 series. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be taking on the Queensland Maroons, as you can see, on the screen currently. Now, the first game will be a Nines game, and the second game will be a normal regular season sort of, NRL 13 aside, whatever game. And the reason being, if you haven't seen the last episode, we've already taken on all the NRL sides in both Auckland Nines games, and well, I keep saying Auckland Nines, just Nines games sufficient, I think. We've taken them all on in Nines games and normal 13-a-side games. So I think it's about time we take on some rep sides. We took on New South Wales last episode. I think we got a fair few good players, Robbie Farah and I think Michael Jennings, a few other players like that. Mitchell Pearce was one of them, and with that, I thought initially when I got those players, I was thinking, no way am I ever going to be using those players, probably ever. But I thought Auckland Nines, sometimes, you don't have to play your top side. Might be best to play some of those more faster sides who, are faster and not as powerful. But, you can utilise the open space a little bit more. And with that, I decided to play some people like Mitchell Pearce, 91 rated in this game. So I just wanted to see just what he was like pretty much. But there's other people like Valentine Holmes, hasn't played for us for a little while. He's come back on the wing. Milford's actually playing in the half. Tuivasa-Sheck's getting a chance in at fullback. Obviously, it's different a little bit at fullback, but he's still there. I think on one wing we've got Botenis Lesniak, who hasn't played at all for us ever, but he's 85 rated and I thought he'd be worth a shot. And James Roberts here, as he goes over and scores the second try of the game, I thought he would be a good shout for the Nines. He'd be, really well suited to it. I think we got Jennings and stuff on the bench, but just more of giving some of these guys an opportunity. I think Leilua also in the side. So yeah, a lot of different people here. Now, Queensland had they had a really good chance here. Will Chambers ended up going to get tackled right in half time, and that's a really blind opportunity for them, but great defence from us, I have to say. I think we took control of I think it was Valentine Holmes on the left wing. Took control of him, and you don't want to rush in on those plays. You want to sort of just hold off and just try and withstand that play until they stuff up, and you can sort of just keep with them until the rest of the players can sort of get back with you, and then they can make the tackle, which is what happened. So you can see here Blake Ferguson playing his first game for us, and we're going to have a really good opportunity here. Blake Ferguson gets it to Valentine Holmes. We'll cut back inside, look for Lolo here, who goes on and ends up scoring the try. So that's his first try of the game. And what a player Lola here is. I wish we could have found a spot for him. I carried him on the bench for a little while. I just really like Lola here in this game. He's very versatile and a great player, and obviously real life can play pretty much everywhere, which is good for that. Now, I think it was Milford, went roaming across field, finds Lola here in a bit of space, and he takes it straight around. I think it's Chambers who was at fullback for that little portion. So Lola here scores his second try, this time a bonus try, which is nice. So we're up to 21 points, should be 23 in a second. So we're a bonus try off getting a bonus player, but at the moment just the one, and that's actually how it ended. So no bonus player for us, but I thought that game was really, really fun for me, trying out all these different players and seeing who's more suitable. I mean, you can throw your best players in there. I think the Queensland side and the State of Origin sides, they've got pretty suitable sides for the Nines, but at the same time, I mean, they're just picking some of the better players that, are in their normal squad. Whereas, I've got so much talent in the squad, I can just, pick up Zelezniak, who hasn't played a game. There's Ferguson's, Mitchell Pearce hadn't played for us, and he probably won't play for us in the normal games, but sort of my point is this, some players are more suited to the Nines than others. You saw Foran didn't play for us in the last game, either did Thurston, we went for Milford. Lola here, just a different side might be required for the Nines is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I picked up Sam Thaiday, I didn't really mention that, but Sam Thaiday, a great pickup, a great addition to the side in my opinion, and I was very excited to, just see how he goes, if we can, get him a bit of game time, because I've signed him from my Tigers career mode, and obviously you haven't seen any of it yet, but at the time of recording this, I haven't played with Sam Thaiday at all, so I don't know how he is, and I played for him with this game, but give us a bit of an opportunity to see what we've signed for the next season for the Tigers career mode. Now, that was a little bit of a plug for the Tigers, and I keep doing that every now and again, but yeah, that wasn't very good from us at all. Milford is dynamic in attack, don't get me wrong, he's so good, but there's a part of me that thinks I'd need to drop him due to the fact that we've been conceding so many more tries since he's been there. I mean, obviously in attack, brilliant. In defence, though, those one-on-ones, he doesn't tackle them very often, which is quite frustrating. And every time there's a bit of a line break, it's a little bit of a hand in heart, or sort of not hand in heart. I don't know what the right term is. But a little bit of a, there's a little bit of a heart attack going along there going, is he going to make the tackle or not? Come on, please make the tackle. Yes, we made the tackle, that sort of stuff. Now, right here, we benefit greatly. I mean, we're losing, but right here, which is a turning point in a lot of games we've played over Rugby League Live 3, and I'd assume for you guys, if you've played Rugby League Live 3, that sin bin, as soon as that happens, the game opens up so much more. And Semi Radradra scored another try. Interesting to see what his try scoring record is at the time, and I think I mentioned that every single time Radradra scores, but, he just scores so often for us. Now, I should mention that Radradra, he's actually, I don't find him to be, heaps good in this game or anything. Like, he's okay, but nothing special. Now, Michael Jennings ended up with the ball there. He actually got run down by, I think it was Billy Slater or someone, but we take advantage of, the play still getting back on side, pass it to Milford. We just had to run straight. And at this time, I think Billy Slater's, obviously, if he was the one who made the tackle, that means his sin bin had been complete. So, we only got the one try while the sin bin was on. But, I mean, that's not to say that we weren't playing bad. But it's just wearing down Queensland, sort of just grinding on them, making them a bit more tired, so they can go and miss these sort of tackles. Talking about Milford's defence, but his attack cannot be questioned. He's so good in attack, and he stepped through 2 players just there on his way to the try line, and very, very simple stuff. All it took was, I don't even know if the first one, it wasn't even like a proper animation. I think we just stepped around him. Then the second one brought in the animation of like the proper missed tackle, dive at anything or whatever, and yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. Well, not a little bit. That was really disappointing to concede, because that's the second time in this game we've taken control of Milford, and he's just, well, I think that was Cooper Cronk that time, and I think the first time was Cameron Smith or someone. I can't remember who the first one was, but I suppose we'll see here. No, we won't. I skipped straight through it. Anyway, let's move on into the second half. Usually I put the scoreboard up, but I must have forgot at that time. Now you can see Queensland, they were going like pretty much all guns blazing in the second half. Obviously didn't work out to start off, and they gave us great field position, and we take advantage of that. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck on the left-hand wing. Maybe we'll go to fullback at some point, but I mean, he's played a lot of wing, so we're fine with having him on the wing at this stage. But I mean, Milford, I'm not really happy with his defence, but I mean, his attack can't be questioned. You saw it before, he scored a crucial try there. And, Nines, he set up a few tries. Brilliant stuff there. Now, Tuivasa-Sheck takes on Billy Slater and goes straight around him. And after that, there's no catching Big Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. I don't know why I said Big Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. But, nonetheless, we'll go with Big Roger. Rockin' Roger is probably more suitable, I'd have to say. Now, 5 from 5. So, we've got a bonus player, I think, at this stage. We've got 2 bonus players. So, 30 points. And we're looking for that... that third bonus player, go up to 6 players. That'd be really nice. Now, Tuivasa-Sheck, he cuts back inside, and I don't know how there wasn't some sort of animation of, a tackle, at least an attempt at tackle. We just went straight through untouched when, a player could have clearly grabbed us. If that was us playing, we would have made an attempt at tackle. Maybe we would have missed, but there would have been an attempt made just there, you would have thought. But maybe not, considering the last few times Queensland have actually scored. It's been from us just letting them run straight through. Anyways, Jesse Bromwich comes up with a big kick return there, beat one player, and they're going to hold on just a little bit too long. And you see their final sin bin warning, so they have to really watch out, and they don't want to give away any more, sin bins, considering the scoreline. And we do score another try there. This time, Bryce Cartwright, he scores. That brings up the extra, that third bonus player. So 40-12, now 42-12, and we're absolutely killing it at this stage. I really wasn't expecting this scoreline, to be totally honest with you. I thought we were going to win, but obviously not by this much. Now, looking for another try here. I think this might be our 7th try. Radradra just cut straight around Billy Slater, and I thought that was absolutely brilliant play where we went for the inside pass, and then I think Milford was one on the receiving end of that, and then went for the big cut-up pass to Michael Jennings, so I think it was, and it was just brilliant play. I thought that was a really, really nice, well-worked try, so I really liked scoring those sort of ones. The ones that actually look like something that would happen in real life. I mean, I don't know if that would have happened in real life, but I mean, it's one of those ones where it looks like a bit of a set play there. Whether it was or not, it wasn't a set play for sure. It's just I was looking for the inside pass, and once we got the inside pass, it was like, oh shit, they've got us covered here. Better throw the next pass, and obviously it all worked out very well for us. But yeah, like I said, they're the tries that I like scoring. The ones where it's not some random offload, and you're throwing like 50,000 different passes, and somehow they all stick. And I think you see what I'm trying to say there. Not running all the way across field and then go for a gap. Like, I like those sort of ones. Ones where do that, or the ones where you throw a dummy and the fullback falls for it and you go straight through it. I think those ones look the best in my opinion. But what a flogging it was. We did concede that try at the end, but it doesn't really matter. I think it was Michael Morgan who scored the try at the end. But Anthony Milford picked up man of the match, scoring the 2 tries that Raju got 2 as well. And Tuivasa-Sheck got a hat-trick, so pretty easy stuff there. Pretty easy win in the end. And we pick up 6 players this time. So 5, 3, 2, 15, 16 and 13. So I'm very excited. We'll go through all the players individually. But Will Chambers, obviously a centre, but he played wing. And it's a bit surprising to not have him as a secondary role or tertiary role as a winger, considering he played there for Queensland. But Greg Inglis doesn't have that problem at all. Fullback centre, all 5'8", and what a player Greg Inglis is. Whether I like him off the field or not is a whole different story, but on the field is a great player, and he'll be coming into the side probably for Milford or someone. Darius Boyd is a player who I'd love to fit in the side, but I just can't really do it, and I'm surprised he doesn't have wing, considering he's played wing a lot of the time, so none of his secondary roles or anything, they're all just fullback. Lillyman, we've already got him in the side, and same goes with Josh Maguire. It's a little bit strange how out of all these players that we could get out of the Queensland side, we get 2 double-ups there, but the last player isn't going to be a double-up, and it's going to be Corey Parker, and what a player to get. I was very happy with getting Corey Parker. I love him as a player. Should get a lot of offloads flowing. Maybe not. We'll have to see what the conditions are like, but yeah, Corey Parker will definitely coming into the side as well. Anyways, that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share with your friends. Sharing is very important for me, guys, so make sure you share with your friends if you think that they would like this sort of video. And yeah, follow me on Twitter at MrLukeOnYT, Facebook page in the description below, and I will see you for the next video. Bye, guys.